juice.
Sa
What?
Samsung mo din.
Kisu?
Kaya tuluda rin. Ano? Tignan mo. Ha? SD. SD. Yeah. Ano? It doesn't depend with the prop.
Oh, quarter the bait. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you are. Nice. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you are. Nice. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you are. Nice. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. Nice. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you are. Nice. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you are. Nice.
Oh, I see it.
Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to pump both of us? General? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. Nice. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. Nice. You want to pump both of us? Dang. General? Oh, yeah, you are. You want to pump both of us? Dang. both of those? Dang. General. Yeah, you are. That's...
In Germany defeated France in 2023. So in World War II, France had British support, but still surrendered to Germany in just 43 days. However, in a modern conflict, it would most likely be Germany facing defeat due to its much smaller and weaker military. Secondly, even if France were to somehow begin losing, it could potentially use nuclear weapons at major German cities. Can Germany defeat France in 2023? So in World War II, France had British support, but still surrendered to Germany in just 43 days. Secondly, even if France were to somehow lose, it could potentially use Can Germany defeat France in 2023? So in World War II, France had British support, but still surrendered to Germany in just 43 days. However, in a modern conflict, it would most likely be Germany facing defeat due to its much smaller. Secondly, even if France were to somehow lose, it could potentially use nuclear weapons on major German cities. But still surrendered in just 43 days. However, in a modern conflict, it would most likely be Germany facing defeat due to its much smaller and weaker military. Secondly, even if France were to somehow lose, it could potentially use nuclear weapons on major German cities. World War II. Most likely be Germany facing defeat due to its much smaller. Secondly, even if France were to somehow lose, it could potentially use nuclear weapons.
O ta cifra, non ta cifra.
However, in a modern conflict, it would most likely
Bush camp.
Okay. Amos, you said it's
Everyone's cheating.
this works.
Said, I have a red button on my desk. Maybe the nuclear bomb. Okay, that's true, but it's bigger and stronger than me, and mine works. And they said, well, nobody's ever trusted this. confronted Kim Jong-un. All of a sudden I got a call. He said, I have a red button on my desk, moving a nuclear button. I said, I have a red button on my desk too, but it's bigger and stronger than yours, and mine works. They said, well, nobody's ever talked to us. You know, I confronted Kim Jong-un. All of a sudden I got a call. He said, I have a red
grooming of a millionaire's dog. First, the dog named Chocodago is taken off 3 gold chains. Then his paws are washed with a special device. Next, the dog is given a manicure and pedicure. Then the girl brushes her teeth with a special brush put on her finger. Then Chocodago is brushed with a special brush that collects hair. After that, the dog is changed and given special vitamins. Then Chocodago lies down on the sofa and rests as usual. This is the usual grooming of a millionaire's dog. 3 more seconds before I show you this code right now. 3 more seconds before I...
United States. Well, the US got most of its land after its independence in 1776. At first, it didn't look quite right, so they started known as the Louisiana Purchase in 1803. Next, they in 1890. Texas was their next target, as it was independent, so the US invaded. Since they also fought with Mexico and gained some more independence. Bringing it back, Alaska was very important. It was sold to the USA at only $7.2 million. By the way, Russia still regrets this decision. Lastly, they decided to annex the Hawaiian Kingdom on January 16, 1893. Just off the Philippines and some beaches. As the United States
My name is not terribly
Here is in Miami, landing right now. The reason why we're flying so low right here is because we're flying under the clouds, and we're headed right now towards the runway. It's just in front of us.
Imagine I just beat someone. No.
Before the ship broke. If you lost the one I'm talking about, I had to ship a chip across the country without it breaking. And it didn't want to. Yeah. So to eliminate any speculation, today we're redoing the challenge, but with modifications. First, we need to make our way to Walmart, and luckily Easter is still in season, so the gigantic Easter eggs are still in stock. Now remember, we're free to use whatever material we want, it just has to all fit in this box. So after getting the box shaped and taped, we can now lay a firm foundation of bubble wrap. Next, let's pop open our Easter egg, fill it with some baked grass, then add some cotton balls to mix. We're still using a Pringle as our chip support, so that's what we use left. Except this time, so everyone knows it's the same Pringle ginger layer chip inside, including and after making sure our Pringle is safe and secure, we can now make our way confidently to UPS to ship it. 8,000
It's too fast.
Which of these countries is more hated? What? Please read this disclaimer. If you live in any of these countries, don't hate me. It's all based on data and statistics from a website. Okay, Australia or Italy? This one's hard. I never hear anything about Italy or anything happening. Then again, Australia as well. Nothing happens here. But I want to say, based off the spiders we have in Australia, the snakes, the wilderness, maybe Australia is. Oh, okay, we're ranked 25th, whereas Italy is 21st in most hated. All right, awesome. I mean, not awesome, but like Italian food. South Korea or North Korea? Based off the consensus of the internet of what people say on the internet, North Korea is worse. But I didn't say anything. I'm just saying what the internet says. And we are correct. Thank you, Toad. China or USA? I loved the USA when I was there. Everyone I met was so nice. China I've never been, but I have seen videos and it looks beautiful. But I think in terms of reputation, a lot of people I meet don't seem to be too fond of China. I want to say they're more hated. Yeah. I just want to make it clear, guys, none of this is my opinion. All this is data based off of the internet. Disclaimer ends. Yeah, I got so many right. Which of these countries is more hated? What? Please read this disclaimer. If you live in any of these countries, don't hate me. It's all based on data and statistics from a website. Okay? Australia or Italy? I never hear anything about Italy or anything happening. Then again, Australia as well. Nothing happens here. But I want to say, based on the spiders we have in Australia, the snakes, wilderness, maybe Australia. You were ranked 25th, whereas Italy is 21st. China.
Eminem's daughter just revealed she is pregnant, and his reaction to becoming a grandpa will make you tear up.
Tira.
It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise it's gonna be alright. And if you ask me to, it's gonna come, you gon' keep coming. I'm hoping you don't know. I'm a flat diamond ring for you on the swing. You are the pretty thing for you to see you smile.
Eminem's daughter just revealed she is pregnant, and his reaction to becoming a grandpa will make you tear up.
It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but
Messi tried to ruin Ronaldo's birthday party. Ronaldo was recently celebrating his daughter Alana's birthday at a nice restaurant. But when he started singing Happy Birthday, there was a mysterious figure lurking in the background who looked just like Messi. But the crazy thing is, Messi tried...
Today I'm showing you how to clean your cat's nose out. First nose gets dirty. Q-tip. After I've wetted it already, I always do it just like this. Boom. Look at that. Then I like to do it again with a dry one. And then you get a little extra out. That's just that it's dirt or build-up, stuff like that. So he's okay. It could be other things depending on the cat. This is not professional medical advice. Now you can just breathe in that fresh air. Today I'm showing you how to clean your cat's nose. I went to a Basketball State to Detroit. I performed with Eminem a few times, never brought him out. This is real childhood dream stuff. There is. You
Song tonight.
아 묻어 묻어.
yellow from head to toe. Feared by evil, feared by all. Meet the banana, equipped with the claw. He rides a plains justice, stranger to the desert rules. He's met his end a million times, and now he's back to pick a tooth or two. He's delicious as he's deadly. Healthcare ain't in a stock. So you better think twice if you see something shiny coming round your block.
North Korea is the hardest country in the world to escape, and there are even terrible penalties for family members left behind in the event of the citizenship. The first way would be from South Korea, although it's close to next is by sailing to Japan, which is also hard because it's 750 miles away from North Korea. You could also sail to South Korea by the Yellow Sea, which is also almost impossible because it is heavily patrolled by North Korea. You could also escape North Korea either through Russia and China. However, they would both report you back. So if you are able to secretly travel across China to Mongolia, you would be sent back to South Korea in freedom. Or you could secretly travel to the southern border of China and then navigate to Thailand, where you would also be deported to South Korea. North Korea is the hardest country in the world to escape.
What if Texas declared independence from the United States of America? If Texas declared independence, other states might follow, such as California, Alaska, and Hawaii. While California and Texas have a strong army, they would be weak compared to the U.S. military. Sensing an opportunity, Russia and China would provide aid and soldiers to the breakaway states, and even encouraging other states to secede from the Union. Breakaway states would hold their ground against federal forces, but as the European countries send aid, Texas and California would start to crumble under the pressure. However, the situation would drastically change when several southern states also declare independence, forming a new Confederate States of America. The breakaway states would start to push into U.S. territory. NATO would intervene, sending a coalition army to help the U.S. crush the rebellion. With their superior forces, NATO and the U.S. would begin to overwhelm the secessionist states. Realizing they couldn't win the war, China would seize the opportunity to annex Hawaii, while Russia would move to retake control of Alaska. Though the U.S. would eventually win the war, the conflict would leave its military and economy significantly weak, giving Russia and China a strategic advantage in the event of a future global conflict. And that's what if Texas declared independence from the United States?
These three countries will pay you a lot of money to move there. I've had them start packing. Number one is Antikythera, Greece. This small town only has 39 permanent residents, and they're willing to give you a house, a piece of land, and $600 a month for the next 3 years. I like the sound of that. What's the next one? Number two is the town of Albin in Switzerland. This beautiful place is paying people. These three countries will pay you a lot of money to move there. I've had them start packing. Number one is Antikythera, Greece. This small town only has 39 permanent residents, and they're willing to give you a house, a piece of land, and $600 a month for the next 3 years. I like the sound of that. What's the next one?
I fought Mr. Savage in a ranked game, and he said this about me. I was just playing ranked and picking up some kills. Kyle Walker disguised himself as a rapper and went on Britain's Got Talent, and the reaction to his performance will leave you speechless. Just before the 2022 World Cup, Kyle Walker and a comedian disguised themselves, dressing up as a World Cup trophy and a rapper, and appeared on Britain's Got Talent under the group name Two Guys Won the World Cup. They began their performance.
Is this diamond real or fake? The customer found it in the parking lot and brought it in for us to check. We put it to the test with not one, not two, but 3 different diamond tests. First up, the $20 diamond test. Result, it passed level 8, indicating that it's real. Next, the $200 diamond test. It also registers as a genuine diamond. Next, $500 diamond and moissanite test. Once again, it confirms it's a diamond. But here's where it gets interesting. When we put it through this $8,000 diamond testing machine, it identifies it as moissanite. This stone is in fact a moissanite. Diamond testers aren't foolproof. That's why we always double check with a magnifying loupe. Is this diamond real or
Everybody that went to Genghis Khan's funeral was murdered. No one knows where Genghis Khan's buried. Marco Polo tells us 2,000 slaves attended his funeral, were killed by the soldiers sent to guard them, and that these soldiers in turn were killed by another group of soldiers which killed anyone and anything that crossed their path in order to conceal where he was buried. Finally, the legend states that when they reached their destination, they committed suicide. No one will ever know. Everybody that went to Genghis Khan's funeral was murdered. No one knows where Genghis Khan is buried. Marco Polo tells us very own.
2,000. Take a look at this Chinese airplane that is flying towards Japan. It's about to do something that China has never done before. Right there. This Chinese airplane just crossed into Japan's airspace, which is a fairly big deal. Now, this is kind of a classic move that China has used in its region to show its neighbors who's boss. Like, look at how many times China has flown into Taiwan's airspace in just 1 year. Last month, they did 6 of these flyovers in just 1 day. But China has never done something like this. Unfortunately, tensions continue to rise in this region, which is something I reported on recently when I embedded with the Japanese market. And if you're interested and better want to understand global politics,
Do Nintendo Switch games load faster physically or digitally? First, I inserted and downloaded Animal Crossing New Horizons on 2 different Switches. That's a lot of money. But the digital download needed a whole SD card. After getting one and the 1-hour download finished, I set 2 controllers on the ground, and then at the exact same time, I hit A and both games started. And after what felt like an eternity, I waited for one to open while staring at this mini island, and digital wins. Do Nintendo Switch games load faster physically or...
Who's your favorite Fortnite?
Ninja.
Who's your second favorite?
Cypher.
Who's your third favorite?
Clicks.
Who's your fourth favorite?
Somerset.
Who's your fifth favorite?
Laser Crew.
Who's your sixth favorite? Nicky 30, maybe?
Oh yeah, Nicky 30.
Who's your seventh favorite? I guess there's like Lachlan.
Lachlan.
Who's your eighth favorite?
Probably Laser Beam.
But we're on the side. I'm getting bumped down. What about your tenth favorite? You know Curry's also, but he's your favorite.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Fortnite? Throw back to the time when this guy painted a painting of him painting a paint. Then he painted a painting of. Who's your favorite Fortnite YouTuber?
Ninja.
Who's your second favorite?
Cypher.
In GTA. Alright, have a good one, Kevin. That's playing with GG's though. Throw back to the time when this guy painted a painting of him painting a painting. Then he painted a painting of him painting a painting of him painting a painting. And then after that, he painted a painting of him painting a painting of him painting a painting of him painting a painting. After this, he painted a painting of him painting 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 a painting. Lastly, he painted a painting of him holding a cat while painting a painting of him 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 painting a painting. What a legend.
This elderly woman was in need of some help, and she knew that her neighbor could be the perfect person to go to ask for this.
I'm going to ask you a question. You got one, two, here. Okay? Not in unit sky. I'm going to go to the store and get one. What help?
And 1,000 people. See, we're 300 whatsoever. 1,000 people.
Can you believe that there is an invisible line that is not crossed by fish, land animals, or even birds? This invisible barrier runs through the Malay archipelago, starting from the island of Bali and ending near the southern Pacific. The western side of the line is home to animals like rhinos, elephants, tigers, and woodpeckers, which are typical of Asia. But once you cross the line, you enter a completely different world with kangaroos, monitor lizards, dingoes, and koalas, despite the extremely short distance between the islands. This is what scientists call a biological boundary, and this particular one is known as the Wallace Line. You see, over millions of years, the tectonic plates and the complex geological history of the region, a deep sea state formed on the Wallace Line. This strait prevented animals from migrating, and as a
This guy wants to work with coke, but the problem is he can't find it. So he made a commercial with household items to convince them to work with him. He grabs some Coke bottles and begins filming with random things he finds around the house. With his years of experience, he is able to envision each shot and use what little he has to make it happen. In this shot, he even uses fire to visually represent the flavor of Coke. If you think it looks cool now, you aren't ready for the finished product. Finally, he pours Coke down a light ramp over the camera before completing the last shot with a smoke machine. And here's how it turned out. If you want Coke to hire him, help this go viral so they will see. This guy wants to work with Coke, but the problem is he has no money, so he made a commercial with household items to convince them to work with him. He grabs some Coke bottles and begins filming with random things he finds around the house. With his years of experience, he is able to envision each shot and use what little he has to make it happen. In this shot, he even uses fire to visually represent the flavor of Coke. If you think it looks cool now, you aren't ready for the finished product. Finally, he pours Coke down a light ramp over the camera before completing the last shot with a smoke machine. And here's how it turned out. If you want Coke to hire him, help this go viral so they will see. This guy wants to work with Coke, but the problem is he has no money, so he made a commercial with household items to convince them to work with him. He grabs some Coke bottles and begins filming. With random things he finds around the house. With his years of experience.
You start making money, but gotta keep it something safe. Here's how you choose your first bank. Have you ever noticed in every Apple Watch ad, the time is set to 10:09? It's not for the same reason as the iPhone, which uses 9:41 to mark the doesn't fail the original iPhone. Instead, Apple is actually sending a message to the entire watchmaking industry. For years, the biggest watchmakers in the world have been using as a display time in their commercials. They do this so that the hands don't cover up their logos, and as a resemblance. Apple chose to set their watches 1 minute ahead to let their competition know their new watch is at 10 times. Maybe that's why Samsung chose 10:08 for all their ads. Have you ever noticed every Lamine Yamal?
Won't believe it, but Lamine Yamal's grandmother has now also been threatened. Just before the start of the new season, the Barcelona star's father was seriously injured in their neighborhood of Rocafonda in Mataró, near Barcelona, but luckily survived. Now the family is being forced to leave the area after Yamal's grandmother, Fatima, also received threats. In an interview, Fatima said, "I can't eat anymore. The shock has ruined my appetite. I will be moving to Barcelona with my son. The reason why Lamine's family is constantly in danger is just heartbreaking. Since Lamine Yamal won the Euros and became one of football's biggest talents, jealousy has been growing in the neighborhood, especially among the Moroccan community. Although some criticize him for his Moroccan roots, his grandmother made it clear he was born here, went to school here, he is Spanish. Lamine Yamal now lives in Sant Joan d'Espí and even recently invited friends over for a kickabout. Lamine is showing us his strong character after his girlfriend cheated on him, his father was seriously injured, and now his grandmother is also in danger.
Followed? Who bought the Stark Tower after the Avengers relocated to their new facility? So when Tony Stark confronts Loki and the Avengers, we see him making a drink at a particular table. Interestingly, this same table also appears in the Thunderbolts trailer when these guys enter the building. And there's also a collection of alcohol bottles in the background. Tower. So this is most probably the Avengers Tower. But the question is, who actually bought it? So the women interacting with Thunderbolts in the trailer is Valentina Allegra, the director of the CIA. So I think the CIA bought the Avengers Tower. Who bought the Star?
Why is this random part of the ocean is becoming a nightmare for the U.S.? Far from any coast, deep in the Pacific Ocean, lies an area that's a growing threat. It's not marked on maps, and most people don't even know it exists. But this mysterious region has been causing bigger and bigger problems, and it's getting harder to ignore. It's not storms or massive waves, but something far more unpredictable. There's something beneath the surface that's choking life, slowing down ships and creating chaos. There's an invisible force that's making it harder for anyone to travel safely. It's growing larger every year, and it's starting to become a real problem for global trade and travel. In this area, there is a thing which is twice the size of Texas, floating between Hawaii and California. A human-made disaster that's threatening the oceans and now the U.S. This is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a huge area filled with trash, making it difficult for anyone to cross this area. Subscribe for more.
If you really want to kill the most things, be a vegan, because the farmers who protect your beans kill everything. I kill one animal per arrow in order to grow
grow tofu, you have to kill every ground squirrel, every mole, every shrew, every snake, every turtle, every frog, every bird, every rabbit, anything that gets in that bean field, I'm either going to plow and dismember, and then if anything does survive my first slaughter, I'm going to come in with Monsanto and poison the shit out of everything, so you can have a tofu salad and not be responsible for any death. You.
If you the shortest war in history was 38 minutes. So what happened? So it's the 1890s. Britain had just taken over the entire world, including this tiny island of Zanzibar. And while Britain technically owns the island, they kept the original Sultan of Zanzibar as leader just so the people wouldn't decide to do anything old. But in reality, he was basically a pro-British puppet. As long as he was around, Britain was in charge and nothing bad would ever happen, and then he died. Probably poisoned by his cousin, a guy named Colin. Ha! I'm the Sultan now! But the British really didn't like this. They didn't like some guy they couldn't control being Sultan. Please come on. No, please. No. Okay, you've got 1 hour and we're blowing stuff up with our big sticks over there. They're not gonna do that. Uh-oh. And after about 38 minutes of this bombardment, the Zanzibar rebels are like, okay, we give up. And that's it. We're in. The shortest war in. Yo, bro, you trying to run some FIFA? Yeah, can I pick my team first? Yeah, of course. Go for it. Let me choose a team. Hey, you gotta find a specific team or something? Yeah, but don't worry. I'm about to get there. About time. This guy better not be selecting you, know. Alright, let me just find the team I'm looking for now. Man, you're taking a while to find a team, huh? Hold up, bro. I think I found it. Bro, are you serious? Actually, no. You, bro, you got me there. I thought you were about to select that super team. I take that back. Never mind. Are you serious, bro? We all was great? Well, bro, I gotta go for my team of good. I got a Bombay with a Drigo, Benitez, Julio McFetter. I gotta take it. Nah, man, I've had enough. Put the controller down. Wait, what? I thought you said you wanted to play FIFA. Stand up, bro. Stand up. What the hell? Why? Yo, bro, do you remember when Dayton got told by a fake people? No, not yeah, bro just wanted a free win, bro. No. He's a fake little kid! He's faking! What would you guys do in that situation? What the hell, brother? No, wait, I remember people used to fake themselves all the time, bro.
Do you remember when you know the square words when you're saying at 19 I've never played on a console before? No, I didn't have a gaming PC. See, me and my two brothers grew up playing on a compact laptop that looks weirdly like this. Like, it was missing the same keycaps. That might be my laptop. We named it Junior, and you see, Junior had a problem. Junior would constantly overthink while playing Star Defense Online. So while we stole these terrible and set them up on his laptop. And then on that laptop, I went up to the rest all year. So eventually I had the right idea. I could just buy stuff off of Facebook Marketplace and resell for like $30. I did that to save up enough money to get my first PC. Dell Motion GTX 9. And then I started making videos, and then I got the gaming PCs. But I'm not saying I made out the mud, but I definitely didn't grow up. You know you grew up rich when you're saying you're 19 and never played on a console. No, I'm telling you this comment right now.
Never make these common mistakes when traveling to other countries. If you ever go to Russia, make sure you never smile at strangers. Привет, I saw that, mister. Straight to the gulag. Yeah, it's not that serious. You won't go to jail, but in Russia, it's socially improper to smile at people who don't know. It's considered an act of intimacy, and doing it to strangers may freak them out. Speaking of being rude to strangers, in part of Ireland, you should never sit in the back of a taxi. Hey, taxi! It signals to your driver that you think you're better than him. It comes off snobby. So if the front seat is available, wow, the view is a lot nicer up here. Sure is. Do you know where the view is even better? Bali! But remember, when traveling in Bali, never make this common mistake when eating food. When you're invited to dine at someone's home, do not eat everything up. Instead, leave a little food on your plate. It proves to the host that you had enough to eat. However, there's one exception to this rule. If you're eating at a restaurant, it's more polite not to waste your food, so feel free to eat everything on your plate. All right. Well, licking the plate is a huge sign of disrespect no matter where you are.
That's it. Never leaving my house again. Never make these common mistakes when traveling to other countries. If you ever go to Russia, make sure you never smile at strangers. Привет! I saw that Mr. Straight to the Gulag. Yeah, it's not that serious. You go to jail, but in Russia, it's socially improper to smile at people you don't know. It's considered an act of intimacy, and doing it to strangers may freak them out. Speaking of being rude to strangers, in parts of Ireland, you should never sit in the back of a taxi. Hey, taxi!
Yo, is that a scar? And a P90? No way, in an RPG? You know what time it is? Yo, is that a scar?
I am a human calculator and I'll be performing some speed mental calculations.
46
46 plus.
plus 23
23 plus.
plus 89
89 plus.
plus 25
25 plus.
plus 14
14 plus.
plus 76
76. Okay, one more number.
plus 12.
285. Okay, let's go on to some multiplication. Give me a 2-digit multiplied by a 2-digit.
45
45
times 29.
1305. Wow. Okay, let's try division. Give me a 3-digit divided by 1 digit and try using odd numbers so that you get those decimal points back.
Okay.
That's no fun.
Yeah.
589
589.
divided by 7.
589 divided by 7. 84.1.
Let's say it together, okay? 84.1428571428.
I am a human calculator.
Sleeping position tier list. First, we have the Fidel method. Face down, ass up. You always see TV characters sleep like this, but I don't even understand how this even works. I feel like I'm gonna snap my back in that. F tier. Now, a more popular tactic is going on your back. It's not my go-to, but it's there if you need it. My mom told me to never sleep like this because that's how dead people sleep. B tier. Now, if we flip ourselves over, we got the stomach position. I almost never use this. A lot of times, I find my face being squished too hard against the pillow, which makes my face and teeth hurt. As a result, I always get dreams when my teeth fall out. C tier. If we turn just a little, we'll have the side position. It's very versatile as you can always switch sides as needed. And to really optimize the experience, you can put your arm underneath to get the close out of the pillow. Oh, A tier. Now, I have a secret position that I'm willing to bet none of you have ever seen. I call it the antenna. Basically, just get on your back, curl up your legs, and then cross them. I just find it so comfortable. And I call it the antenna because it looks like my foot when I pick up a signal. S tier. Sleeping position tier list. First, we... You're all real?
I need a little bit.
Your internet is bad. You don't understand what's happening. Bro, you didn't see what happened.
Even during our vacation, while more family was enjoying the sun, we choose to train for several hours with coach. This hard work and discipline shows how serious he is about getting better. He always wants to improve and never gives up.
He accidentally had a broken leg and was put in a cast. They took him home to care for him. The man felt very guilty and promised to take full responsibility. To help it recover, he trained the squirrel every day. The little squirrel was very diligent and soon recovered completely. Even his girlfriends couldn't help but kiss it because it was just too cute. But since the squirrel was wild, they decided to release it back into nature. The following day, they were shocked when they opened the door to find a lot of pine cones mysteriously broken down. Looking up, they realized it was a gift from the little squirrel. Although the pine cones weren't worth much, they were the most precious things in the squirrel's island. When a man was cutting down a tree, he accidentally injured a little squirrel. The squirrel
They were the most precious things in the squirrel's eyes. When a man was cutting down a tree, he accidentally injured the squirrel. Not only did both run, but they ate this way. The poor little squirrel had a broken leg and was put in a cast. They took it home to care for it. The man felt very guilty.
But io secondo. Yeah. Io sticchierà c'ho sto buon camminato. Io. Ciao, tu non sto. Scondi.
When Russia attacked Ukraine, countries around the world threatened Russia to stop the war. When Russia said that they would not stop the war, America imposed an economic blockade on Russia. England also imposed an economic blockade against Russia. After seeing this, Japan also joined America and England without any direct connection. Because of this, a huge economic blockade happened worldwide. Russia suffered a lot without being able to ask for help or support from anyone. At that time, the only country that helped Russia by providing all the economic assistance was India. In response to these economic blockades, Russia took a stance against the countries that imposed the blockade. In a Russian rocket launch in 2022, Russia removed all the flags of countries like America, England, and Japan. The only flags flown on that rocket were those of Russia and India. And the whole world asked why they did this. Russia simply said that it would be better if some of the flags were not on their rockets, which caused a lot of trouble for all the countries that had stopped there. When Russia attacked,
Which is the safest country in the world in the case of war? Imagine a scenario where World War III has erupted with nuclear bombs being dropped around the globe, engulfing the planet in fire and destruction. In this dire situation, these are the world countries that are the safest for you and your family. Starting with number 4, we have Fiji, located approximately 1,000 kilometers. Australia. Fiji is considered a well-known habitat in the Pacific Ocean. With its beautiful beaches and abundant natural sea resources, it is situated somewhat in Asia, the Americas, and Europe, and it wouldn't be impacted by any major war happening in these regions. Additionally, Fiji has any strategically important resources, making it less attractive to other superpowers. Moreover, Fiji is blessed with agricultural land. It's an almost unlimited supply of seafood, ensuring that even if a world war starts, people living there won't be significantly impacted. Anyway, to learn about the remaining 3 countries, be sure to like the video. Which is this
This guy credit. He has some pretty good aim, but he still got outplayed by the golden shot. Take a look at this skill. What he does. Demon.
This is what actually happens when you go to prison. First, they take the gun. They do this while they search you for once they to make sure you're clean, they give you your personal
So you're a team player? Well, during the you're only here for 6 months. How good is that? Working with the government? Just answer that. You should know that corrupt prison officials have been known to disclose the info you give them to other inmates. The last one is to be called as an art. Now, you go right to your cell. Oh well, we'll get me out of here sooner, right?
Hey, Steve, I just expanded my business in South America and got 50 million.
How many people you want to carry?
Just me and 6 my girlfriend.
You don't have enough money to spend on a jet, man. How far do you gotta go?
From London to South America.
Okay, just take a look. We take this for $6 million, okay? And we take this through, it remains Skeleton Jesus. Wait, Steve, what's that one? That's Boeing 767. This is for a lot of people. You really need a host of people, you need security, you need housekeepers, you need probably about 30 staff. If you don't have 30 staff, you're going to get lost. You don't want to get it. By the way, the maintenance plus the operating plus will really not. Alright, I trust you. Okay, let's go back. Let's go there. Where do you want to start? I want to start from London. Really, from London, you can go anywhere you want within South America, Africa.
I'm the man that walked out of fire. I'm the man that walked out of fire. I think that's Roman Grosjean. Let's go on into the barriers there.
But you can't get out of ice on this one. What about my kids? Nothing else. I cannot die today.
There's something weird happening. I'm the man. Mongrel! Big Mongrel! Oh my god! Obviously he's not the real Mongrel, but if he plays anything like him, he might give me trouble.
It's actually Big Mongrel. He gave me some trouble at first, but I ended up beating him, and this is where one of Click's biggest tips comes in.
Yeah, a lot of people actually think this is a sweat towel. It's actually a grip towel. You put it all the way to cold,
Gotcha.
Squeeze all the water out. But then when you touch the towel, now it's grippy. So basically my edits are smoother, my builds are smoother, everything's smoother with
Dang! How often Click reapplies the towel. GG's, Unsol, GG's. There we go. With that, I got to the rest of my 1v1s, but the next tip that Clicks told me was a little weird.
And after that, I usually queue up with Somerset to get my testosterone boost, but also to get into duos.
So I don't know how my wife feels about that, so we're going to skip that one, but he did mention that he works out, so I ended my stream to hit a midday workout. And I actually ended up hitting a PR of 315 on bench press, so I was feeling pretty good after the day. So I'm hopping on Fortnite for my second stream, and this is where I meet with Clicks, and he has a surprise.
Then you get to play squads, you get a God squad, win 2 of those, and then I'm ready for tournaments.
So to put together this God squad, Clicks decided to invite World Cup champion Bugha himself, and this guy named Emad, who just happened to be there. Yo, what's good?
You're wearing the wrong skin to be practicing like Clicks here.
Oh, hold on, let me, we hopped into some Unreal squads, and these matches were insane. Yeah. An important thing Clicks mentioned is that the best pro players play with the best pro players, and this is how I felt in this squad. I had to go against really top-tier opponents, but I also had to try to keep up with Clicks and Bugha, who are some of the best players in the world. And I think I kind of did. Top 1, top 2, I'm one shot, this guy right here. 30. Good. Oh my god, I was one pumping all of them.
Cypher? Dang, someone clip that right now.
Weird.
175? Cypher coaches, I don't know why. It's canceling. No shot each other. You're so good, Cypher.
Let's go, Cypher. So we got our wins in Unreal squads, just like Clicks mentioned, but now Clicks has something else in mind for me to do. Yo, you guys want to do 2v2 tokens?
Let's go! Let's do it!
Me and Clicks versus Bugha and Emad.
Wait, you don't have gamer glasses on, bro.
I do actually. Hold up. I got the gunners.
He got him! Alright, let's go, guys. Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck, bro. Alright, let's go.
Cypher, I got height.
Alright, I got mid.
I got mid. I'm just I like it when he's... maybe we could have got that wall from Dallas.
Wait, I thought you were Nog. Like, no, I was chill. Nog was like, dude, kind of like, down. I saw Junior.
That's too old.
And now Booga and Click's chat are both reacting to my gameplay, and they're going, damn, how's he playing so well? And that definitely made me a lot more confident. Adam? I got a 1v1 Booga.